Bibi. I don't know what Bibi stands for, but Bibi Netanyahu. Fascinating face to look at. I so enjoy reading faces, and when there's a lot there, it becomes even more fun. So many faces I look at, pictures I get, they're models or they've been taken professionally, and it hides what's really going on in their face. This guy's face is extremely, extremely diagnostic. So there's 9 face shapes, and he is a classic. I mean, could be in my book kind of classic of an iron face. You'll see this in so many politicians. It's that Winston Churchill, extremely square. They're strong, they're stable, they're stubborn. Give this guy a job, he's going to get it done, persevere, diplomatic, take it to the end, and things he's interested in it. No, he's not interested. Screw it. So Trump is an iron face. Hillary was an iron face. Putin is an iron face. So this is a trait you'll see often in politics because of their tendency to be very determined and diplomatic. So let's go a little deeper into this guy. The eyes are always something that fascinates me. And the right eye is what we show to the world. It's our public persona. It's what we want the world to see, and it's our mother's influence. The left eye is our true inner private self, and it's our father's influence. Most often you'll see positive on the right eye, and there'll be some hidden, some negative kind of things on the left eye. He's a bit of a different animal here. If you cover up his left eye and just look at his right eye only, there's some sadness in that eye. Again, that's not common. You know, he's been fighting for the Jewish people since he was a young child, would be my guess. I think he has taken that sadness in on a real cellular level. Now, cover up that right eye, look at that left eye. That left eye says, do not mess with me. It is the strongest eye. It's not an anger. It's not a hostility. It's just this don't mess with me kind of eye. Almost think the leader of Israel needs to have that. Next thing we look at is eyebrows. 2 things are there. Technically 3 things. They're low set, so he's a very approachable guy, friendly, cares about other people. They are unequal heights. When you see eyebrows unequal heights, it indicates they can be a touch moody and definitely will be oversensitive, but most likely had a less than stellar relationship with a parent or step-parent growing up, especially in his teen years. And then you'll notice they're kind of peaked, got this little thing that kind of comes up. That's a sign that these people like action and they tend to be reactive. Good or bad trait? Again, let's not use good or bad with these traits. They just are. So whatever they are, they are. Very good falling lines. This man found his purpose. Falling means purpose and spiritual strength. Great spiritual strength. Found his purpose, living his purpose. Cheeks are flat. You'll see this so common in politicians. Cheeks are about confidence. When they're flat, you tend to resist authority, tend to be sensitive. I find it interesting that so many politicians that are in a position of authority tend to resist authority. It's just a conundrum for me. Corners of his mouth, they kind of come down, and notice how much deeper it is on that left side. This has several meanings. In my world, it could be a lack of hydrochloric acid. He may not digest proteins real well, but oftentimes you'll see this as in sadness, when there's a lot of sadness. Just go to any nursing home and just look at the people. They have these lines that come down, and sometimes they go way down onto this area. They've lived a long time, and they've experienced a lot of sadness. The fact that this is so much deeper on the left side indicates there's some sadness with a male. I remember watching the movie Raid on Entebbe, and I think the only Israeli soldier that was killed in that raid was his brother named Yanni. Could be wrong about that, but I'm a buckethead, so it's unlikely. Health-wise, very kidney deficient. That puffiness underneath his eyes, he's got arthritic activity going on in his body right now. Kidney governs bone. Definitely got some adrenal insufficiency. Those lines that are real deep under those bags, those indicate immense amount of stress. Again, how could he not be? This hook-shaped line down on his chin, that's a prostate indicator. And then he's got some puffiness in his upper eyelids. There's some gallbladder issues. Most likely less of a gallbladder issue, more likely internalized anger, because I think he spent decades internalizing anger. So that is Bibi Netanyahu. Hope you enjoyed meeting him. Have you enjoyed the faces we've diagnosed thus far? Do you have someone you'd like to see diagnosed? Put it in the comments and it just might happen. Hope you enjoy.